The QX70 has been around for a while now, but Infiniti has continuously updated the model the entire time. 2017 brings several changes, the biggest being the new Limited model, which is what we will be looking at today. However, we will cover the other variants as well. So let's go ahead and check out one of the few sporty SUVs left on the market. We would like to specially thank Infiniti of Lexington for allowing us to come out and film this review. If you would like to check out their all-new dealership and extensive inventory of all the Infiniti models, their physical address and web address has been provided in the video description. I'll go ahead and apologize for the wind. It's something like 40 miles per hour right now. The QX70 has the typical Infiniti and Nissan key fob, which is small and lightweight. Remote start is not available, by the way. Locking and unlocking is done by pressing the button on the door handle. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Back when the QX70 was called FX, it had a V8 engine, but now it only has a V6 engine. That engine is the iconic VQ series 3.7-liter V6, which produces a strong 325 horsepower and 267 pound-feet of torque. Every model gets a 7-speed automatic transmission, and either rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. One area the VQ has never been known for is good fuel economy. In the QX70, it is rated at 17 city, 24 highway, 19 combined for the rear-wheel drive, and 16 city, 22 highway, 18 combined for the all-wheel drive. Now let's go ahead and check out the revised exterior styling. Like I mentioned earlier, this car has been around for a while, but it's been updated several times. This year, the grille has been updated to have the latest black mesh look like all the other Infinitis. It's surrounded by chrome on all but the Sport, where it is painted black. The new Limited trim gets this unique lower area finished in matte silver. The headlights are bi-xenon HIDs on all models. They can also be adaptive and auto-leveling if you have the technology or sport packages. Down here you have LED daytime running lights, which are unique to the Limited. Every other QX70 gets fog lamps down here instead. This camera is part of the Around View system, which I will show you on the inside of the vehicle. There are three distinct wheel options on the QX70. We have these good-looking 21-inch alloy wheels, which are exclusive to the Limited. The Sport also gets 21-inch alloy wheels, but with a dark finish. The rest of the QX70s come with 18-inch split 5-spoke alloy wheels. The brakes are 12.6-inch ventilated disc in the front and 12.1-inch ventilated disc in the rear. The tires are all seasons on every model. The side vent is body colored on the Limited. The mirrors, however, are black for both the Limited and the Sport. They are, of course, heated and power folding on every QX70. The QX70 is basically an SUV coupe, and it is sized about the same as the BMW X6 at 191 inches. Safety-wise, the QX70 hasn't been tested by the IIHS or the federal government, but it does have several active safety technologies if you get the technology package, including intelligent cruise control, brake assist, and lane departure alert. The QX70 has a 23.8 gallon fuel tank, which would get the rear-wheel drive version a range of 452 miles. The all-wheel drive version gets slightly less at 428 miles. The back of the QX70 continues to have a very unique look. Like I said, this car has a lot of coupe DNA in it, and the back has a very coupe-like athletic stance. All models get these LED taillights, but only the Limited gets these clear taillight lenses and the dark finish. Every QX70 gets these sporty dual chrome exhaust outlets. Towing is not recommended, but you can tow up to 2,000 pounds with the all-wheel drive version. Roof rails come with any of the option packages. Now let's go ahead and check out the Limited's new interior. The Limited package brings you quite a few changes to the inside as well. This graphite and stone color scheme is exclusive to the Limited, and so are all the quilted patterns throughout the cabin. Wheat and graphite leathers are available on regular QX70s, and the Sport gets black leather with contrast stitching. The same two-tone colors and quilted pattern is on the door trim as well. It's padded where your elbow rests, and the leather continues up the door grab. Only the front windows are automatic. Through the middle you have more quilted leather and some real aluminum trim. These two-person memory seats are part of the premium package. They remember seat, mirror, and steering wheel positioning. This 10-way power driver's seat is standard, and it has 2-way power lumbar support. If you get the Sport package, you'll also get 4-way bolster adjustment. Like I mentioned earlier, this quilted design is only on models with the Limited package. Every QX70 will get real leather seats, however. On the bolsters you have more color contrast stitching and piping. When you first get in, you'll start to notice how unique this vehicle is. Even though it has a crossover body, you feel like you're sitting in a coupe. It is actually very similar to the G37 in here, which is a good thing materials-wise. The top dash is all soft-touch plastic. This is real aluminum trim. Down here there is some black lacquer trim, and there's also this unique open pore wood on the Limited. Fit and finish in here is also very impressive. Push button ignition is standard equipment. Also, every model gets this 8-inch touchscreen as standard. I almost forgot to mention, Sport and Limited models get these aluminum pedals. Once you start it up, you are greeted by these elegant traditional Infiniti gauges. Every model will also get this multifunction display. It's one of the things that gives away this vehicle's age, but it still serves its purpose. The steering wheel is leather wrapped, and in the QX70 you actually get hydraulic power steering, which enthusiasts will be happy to hear. Steering wheel heating would have been nice on a chilly day like today, but oddly it's not available. On the left you have almost all of the controls. That is, except for cruise controls, which are on the right. The wheel itself is power tilt and telescoping if you have the premium package or above. And down here you have tons of controls for the mirrors and tailgate. Storage space in the QX70 is modest, but of course it's not this car's main mission. The center armrest can open in two parts. The top is a small felt-lined area perfect for phones. And if you open it up fully, you get a deeper area. It is also fully felt-lined. And it has a USB and a 12-volt power outlet. This quilted armrest is a really nice touch. It reminds me of something that you would find in a Bentley. You have two cup holders under the open pore wood. There is a tiny coin tray up here and another 12-volt outlet. Finally, there is a little door storage as well. Heated seats come on every QX70, but 3-stage heated and ventilated front seats are included on the Sport and Limited QX70s. This leather and aluminum shifter controls the 7-speed automatic transmission. You can shift manually, and it has downshift rev matching. Unfortunately, paddle shifters are exclusive to the Sport, which is a little disappointing. Infiniti's renowned around view monitor is included with the premium package, though you do get a standard backup camera if you don't opt for that. You get dynamic grid lines plus either a bird's eye view of the vehicle or a side view. Moving object detection will also light up quadrants when it senses motion around the vehicle. Dual zone automatic climate control is standard across the board. When you make adjustments, it also appears on the screen. Overall, it's a pretty simple and easy to use climate system with all the knobs and buttons. This single disc CD and DVD player is included with the premium package. The QX70 comes with this Bose 11-speaker sound system with pretty good sound quality. This is the only sound system available. All the controls are simple physical buttons and knobs, which is refreshing compared to some of its luxury rivals. Now that brings us to the standard infotainment system. Navigation is included in the premium package. Let's take a quick look. This is the older style infotainment system, so you have all these buttons down here to control it. You can move around with this knob, or you can just touch it since it is also a touchscreen. The map is pretty crisp, but the touch responsiveness is not great since this is the older style resistive touchscreen. You can manually launch the bird's eye view camera by using this button. In the info section, you can look at several things including fuel economy. There are also some cool things like a maintenance journal, plus traffic and weather information. This auto-dimming rearview mirror is standard, and it has built-in garage door openers. The sunglass holder is felt lined. This one-touch power moonroof is standard on every QX70. A panoramic moonroof is not available. It also has a built-in wind buffer. Overall, the interior of the QX70 is surprisingly nice despite its age. While it may be missing the latest technology, the cabin is sporty while still being very luxurious, especially in this new Limited trim. The seat and steering wheel do slide back to help with easier entry and exit. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the QX70. The rear door trim is made of the materials like what you'll find in the front. The elbow rest is nicely padded and it is made of two different colors. This area is real aluminum trim. In the back you'll find 34.6 inches of legroom and 38.5 inches of headroom. For reference, the 3-row QX60 has a much bigger 41.7 inches of legroom. The seats in the back also have the same quilted and black and white leather design. Every model gets these rear air vents, and below that you have a 12-volt power outlet. To fold down the center armrest, just pull on the string. There are 2 cup holders and a little storage area. It is padded. Your assist grip and coat hook. The headliner is quite soft. Legroom is more than adequate for a family of 4. Behind my brother's seating position, I have plenty of room to move around, and if I slide over this tunnel, I'll show you what it's like with the seat all the way back. So overall, the rear seats of the QX70 are pretty nice and comfortable, but I would like to see features like heated rear seats and a panoramic moonroof added on the Limited. A power tailgate is standard on every QX70. You can open it by either using the handle or the key fob. Inside, you'll find 24.8 cubic feet of space behind the second row, and a maximum of 62 cubic feet with the seats folded. If you're looking at more expensive offerings like the BMW X6 or Maserati Levante, you'll find right about the same amount of space. To fold down the seat, just pull on this lever. The passenger seat is 8-way power adjusting with 2-way power lumbar support. You won't find leather on the dash, but it is soft touch plastic. This is also real aluminum trim. The glove box is dampened, felt lined, and illuminated. Plus, is surprisingly large. Well guys, we hope you enjoyed this very detailed look at the 2017 Infiniti QX70 Limited all-wheel drive. Stay tuned for the pricing information regarding this model, as well as the rest of the QX70 lineup. Hit those like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed, and come along with us next time as we sample more of the latest automotive delicacies.